Abachebi, Aye, Ajekpelagbayu, Gbayi Enyabeyu, Aipogapa.
Since production of All Progressive Congress, which is the chairman directed me to come and represent him on this very important and noble occasion because of unavoidable circumstances. I was also on my way to the airport to travel to Taraba to receive the governor of Taraba State, Abuja, into All Progressive Congress. You can see Professor Kana, African Kana, has said to join in. So I'm very sorry for arriving very late. But I have a little remarks on behalf of the national chairman for this noble conference, which is seen as the driving force of renewal for sustainable development protocols duly observed. I'm deeply honored and humbled to stand before you today as the father of the day at this important Gbayi Youth Conference. I thank the organizers for this noble initiative, for finding me worthy to be associated with gathering that focuses on the future of our people, especially the youth. Let me begin by saying this clearly: any society that invests in the youth or in its youth is investing in its survival and progress. The theme of this conference, the driving force of renewed hope for sustainable development, is timely and powerful. It's expected in the world where many young people are confronted with uncertainties, unemployment, insecurity, and loss of direction. Hope, when renewed, becomes a driving force. It is what gives meaning to effort, courage to persist and strengthen to build despite challenges. Sustainable development cannot exist without hope, and hope cannot thrive without responsible, visionary, and disciplined youth. As Gbayi people, we are known to our resilience, honesty, hard work, and communal spirit. These values are our inheritance, but inheritance alone is not enough. You must activate it. Renewed hope begins when young people decide the above excuses, reject shortcuts, and commit themselves to learning, innovation, and service. Sustainable development is not just about infrastructure or wealth. It is about people, their mindset, character, skills, and values. It is about youth who are prepared not only to demand change, but to become the change itself. It is about youth who understand that leadership starts with self-discipline, integrity, and respect for elders and institutions. My dear young people, the future you desire will not fall from the sky. It must be built deliberately, but it through education and skills acquisition, build it through entrepreneurship and creativity, build it through unity rather than division, build it through peace, dialogue, and mutual respect. Let me also remind you that renewed hope does not mean ignoring reality. It means acknowledging our challenges when refusing to be defeated by them. It means believing that with the right attitude, collaboration, and guidance, Gbayi Youth can contribute meaningfully to the local, national, and global development. As elders and parents, we have a responsibility to guide, mentor, and support.
Can you tell us about what we witnessed here today?
Yeah, today is a memorable day, and also today to be proud of, especially by the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, because FCT is the host for each and every president of Nigeria that comes here. And the Gbayi people, they are not hosting the president, they're hosting any other person in Nigeria, especially the Federal Executive Council members, like the ministers, and also other politicians. So it is a day that we have to be proud of. It's a conference that is very good and treated towards the President Renewed agenda. So I believe with the discussion that we had in this conference, the APC, the chairman of the APC, Professor Antonio Roda, also be very, very happy with what the FCT, especially the Gbayi people, for the endorsement of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the second term, and also the appreciation we extend to the various interventions he has given to the FCT and Gbayi people in Nigeria. Especially, we've never had an appointment for Gbayi people as a minister. This is the first time my trusted and my very good friend, Gbayi Gisano, was appointed as Minister of Social Duties at the Federal Capital of Nigeria, and also other appointments are also made by the President of the country. That shows the love that the President has for the people of Gbayi and Abuja in general. Deputy National Secretary.
Well, in the scheme of things, if you look around, you realize that one ethnic group whose contribution to the growth and building of the nation has been underestimated by people. And they made the ultimate sacrifice of purchasing the FCT for the invasion of the capital. And it doesn't look like anyone celebrating. And the forefathers are gone. The present leaders of the FCT are on their way out. And therefore, the future youth, the future leaders, that's the youth, have a responsibility to ensure that they call the attention of the whole country to the effort and sacrifices that have been made by the forefathers to the establishment of the FCT and for the good of the country. And if they don't do that, no one else will. And that's the way I see it. And that's why I have to speak to them today to charge them to know that they have a responsibility not only to their forefathers, their parents, but for the future generations. They also have a responsibility to the country to ensure that to whom the honor is due also receive that honor. And I think they deserve more than they are getting at the moment. And I also emphasize the fact that the present administration, under the leadership of and the All Progressive Congress, is making all effort to ensure that those their rights and health and their sacrifices are recognized. And also it's in line. Yes, the effort they are making is in line with their rights and their entitlements are given to them as expected. And it's enshrined in the UN resolutions. regarding indigenous youth.
What's your general assessment of the entire summit, Prof?
Well, they've done very well. First of all, I would say that the fact that everyone was able to be on time as early as 8 o'clock, we were all there, shows that we are committed. So I would say that even at the starting, it's a very successful event, and it also shows that the outcome is also going to be positive.
Can you highlight some of the outcomes?
Well, first of all, unity among the youth is good. Secondly, the need for the youth to call upon their elders to also be as united as they are. Because unless the leadership of the Gbayi Youth is united, in recognition of the sacrifice of the youth, and the fact that unless they are united, the effort they have made would not come and well rewarded. Then we all lose. So I think the objective is good, that their effort is to create the renewed hope agenda, Mr. President, and most importantly also to call upon their people to be united within themselves so that they speak with one voice and move along one direction.
So what's your central message for Nigerian youth, especially Gbayi of residents of FCT? What message do you have for them? Considering that your election is right at the right corner.
Yes, of course. My message to all the youths in Nigeria is that I think the difference is clear. From the past, when government is harming people, a present and a good future in which there appears to be potential that have been unlocked by the present administration of the president. And that's good for the country. So the next now is, having the resources is one thing. Being able to utilize it is another. Now that we have the resources, the potential have been unlocked, what next? The next thing is to see that the resources are properly utilized. And that's where the youth come in. Because they are the biggest beneficiaries. But population-wise, the youth are the majority in the country and in every constituency. And therefore, they are the biggest beneficiaries of every good of coming from government. So it's time for them to demand and ensure that these resources have been unlocked by His Excellency, the President and the President Administration and the APC is properly utilized. And I think that's what I'll do for them. And one way to do that is to ensure that the President Administration is given another chance and opportunity to proceed to ensure that these present policies that look good, appear good, feel good, appear good and smell good also continues so that it can reach the crescendo of the efforts of the youth.